The fishing on this private river costs £30,000, and today we've got special permission from the landowner to come down and see what we can catch. Fish on! Yes, get in! Oh, there we go! Yes, get in! Come on! Swimming around in this river, apparently we've got some very big pike, some really decent perch, trout, and even salmon. This is the River Derwent in the Lake District, and we've got 700 metres of it to go at today. Historically, this place hasn't been fished much at all. It's never been managed by a fishing club, and for the first time in many, many years, the landowner has it listed for sale for 30 grand, and it could actually be yours if you wanted to come along and buy it, but for now, today, I'm going to be the only person fishing this stretch, so fingers crossed we get something nice in the net. Right, here we go, very first cast. Really hoping a decent perch or a pike's going to show itself today. We are still in season for salmon as well, so maybe I'll keep my fingers crossed for some real magic today. Oh, I just had a follow from something big then. Well, we've literally only been here for about 5 minutes and we've already had a follow from something decent. I couldn't quite make out what it was just a big shadow. But look at these surroundings as well. We've got mountains pretty much all the way around us. This place is absolutely beautiful. I believe we're coming up on a bit of an island here. Look, we've got water both sides. Definitely get the feeling walking around this place that there's fish here. Fish on! Fish on! Come on, what is it? What is it? Oh, I think it's a trout, unfortunately. Let's see if it'll just shake itself off that hook. Well, this little guy's not currently in season, but it's always nice to catch. Straight off back home. Well, unfortunately, that's just something that happens when you're fishing for perch and salmon with spinners. You may end up hooking a trout, even though it is a few weeks out of season. So if that keeps on happening, I will have a bit of a tactic change, but for now we crack on. Just because we did have something big follow the spinner before, so it's clearly looking good in the water. This looks awesome. There's so much river on this stretch I'm just walking straight past, just because it looks like really good kind of trout territory, which would be good at a different time of year, but for now I am going to focus on the slightly deeper pools. So this particular stretch of river is actually located in between Derwent Water and Bassenthwaite, which are both lakes known to contain big pike and perch, so it's no surprise that the river connecting them does as well. I've seen pictures of very big pike and very big perch out of this particular stretch, but it's so lightly fished, who knows what's swimming around right now. There's so much amazing looking trout water here, it's unbelievable. Look at this big shallow run here, we've got a big log, some rapids, some pools. This place would be awesome in the summer. I believe some of the deeper pools where we are going to have a slightly better chance at the big predatory fish are a little further down though. Fish on! Yes, get in! What have we got that feels slightly better than the last one? Oh, I hope this is a perch. I really, really hope this is a perch. Come on. What do we have? And it's a trout. Take a look at this. What an absolutely beautiful Lake District trout that is. Off you go, my friend. Well, as happy as I am with that fish, I can't carry on using a spinner. I mean, things can happen once, but if it happens twice, then I'm going to have a big tactic change. Gonna swap over to a drop shot worm, I think, and sort of fish it close to some of these deeper bankings, and hopefully we're gonna find some perch that way. This pool here does look like a really good spot for perch. Gotta try and get into that deep water over there. Oh, that looked like a decent fish over there. Don't know what that was. I know there's perch around here somewhere, I just gotta hope that I can get one to bite. I really do love fishing these sorts of places that are literally just surrounded by open farmland. Fish on! Fish on! What on earth's taking that? Is that a trout? No way. No way. Can't believe that. I have genuinely never seen a small trout take something like that before. Definitely a brave one. Off you go. Now surely there can't be a trout around here that's going to be able to get this in its gob. If there is, I'll be very surprised. Now, I was never really expecting to be able to fully unlock the secrets of this venue just on one afternoon's fishing, but I was hoping for a pike or a perch. So it's now a couple of days later, and while I did have every intention of having another go fishing down on that river, I've decided to come here instead. Now this is Bassenthwaite and the lake that river runs into. So I'm going to be talking to you more about the opportunity of that river that's currently for sale, but I'm going to be doing it here, and that's for a couple of different reasons. One, I really love an opportunity to fish somewhere I've never fished before, but two, I've been speaking to some people that are much more knowledgeable than myself about fishing in this area, and they've said that there's a chance that the biggest pike and the biggest perch follow the bait fish up into that river when it's their respective spawning time of year. Now that does make intuitive sense to me. I'm sure there's a good chance that there's some pike and perch living in there all year round, but I'm keen to come and see what this lake has to offer as well. This lake is so unbelievably full of water. That might seem like a bit of a silly thing to say, but the water level's so high. I was hoping to be able to walk around that path down there, but the water just comes up over loads of the trees and stuff. That pathway's long gone round there, isn't it? Just gotta keep on casting away. I'm gonna change through pretty much every lure I've got in my box today. I know there's gotta be some fish around somewhere. We got a couple more very promising looking spots to try as well today, regardless of the fact that this whole lake more or less is completely flooded. So I think we'll head on round and take a look. This looks like a really nice spot here we've just pulled up to. It's kind of on the edge of a big outcrop of land. Looks like the water level's normally a lot lower than this. Whoa, 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 did you see that? What on earth was that? I mean, it looked like a pike. I think it probably was a pike, but that was quite a surprise, wasn't it? Come on, oh, there we go, yes, get in, come on. Ah, yes. Well, here we go. It's not a giant, but it's a beautiful Lake District pike, and an absolute pleasure to finally have one of the species we've been targeting in the net. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, I had to cut my hook whilst unhooking that fish, but that's why it's so important that you've got a pair of these hook cutters just in case. Let's go have a look in this box of mine and see what we're gonna go for. I think we'll have another go with this spin tail one. It's always a shame when that happens because you lose a lure that's working on the day. but nothing's more important in that given moment than making sure that fish goes back okay. So I'm just about coming to that age now where a good night for me is a night spent looking at random stuff for sale on Rightmove, and I have to admit I was very surprised to see fishing rights in the Lake District come up for sale, especially on a river, a place as scenic and as beautiful as this. It really is a rare opportunity. These kinds of things don't come along very often at all. Most of the rivers are owned by either estates, managed by the same fishing club for a very, very long time, or been owned by a certain family for decades, and I believe that's what's happened in this particular instance. Literally anybody could come along and buy this. It could be somebody's private river, it could be fishing club owned, who knows. But one thing's for sure, if one of you watching this goes ahead and buys that river, then I want permission to keep fishing on it, please. Now this looks like an interesting little piece of water to cast into. You can see all those trees where the water's just over the top. That could make a really interesting little feature for the pike to be coming and checking out if it's not something they're used to seeing. Could well have been the case with the other one we just had then. Does make me wonder though if that fish has ever been into that river that we were fishing the other day. We are on the same side of the lake. It is literally just over there. So while we're on the topic of my advancing age, it has actually just been my birthday a few days ago, and I wanted to show you the present that my mum and my stepdad got for me. There you go, take a look at that. You definitely should listen to this t-shirt. It really does help me out more than you know. Wow, look at this plane coming! No way! That was absolutely awesome. Do let me know in the comments if you know what kind of plane that is. I see quite a few around here and I've always wondered what they're called. Just gonna see if I can maneuver my way around this corner. It looks like there's a good bit of fishing around there, but it is quite deep. And in case you're wondering what rod I'm using, this is the Rigged and Ready Predator Max with the RR3000 reel. I absolutely love this gear for this kind of fishing. My favourite way to fish the Lake District is with fishing gear designed right here. And of course, as always, you can pick up all the gear I use as well as some products I've designed myself on my website www.adventurefishinguk.com. Every £10 you spend on the Adventure Fishing store, you get entered into a raffle to come on a guided fishing trip with me. Now that could be with friends, on your own, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to fish for, we'll sort something out, and that runs from now until Christmas. You can always gift this experience to somebody else as well. I just thought it would be a fun way to give something back to you guys because I'm so appreciative of all your support. I think that's just about all we got time for today, but what a beautiful place this is. It's a shame we've not managed to catch one of the really big pike or perch. I know we're swimming around in here, but we've had some good action. And if you've got time to watch another fishing adventure, then there'll be one shown on your screen right now. Go on, click it, I'm sure you'll enjoy, and I'll catch you down the road.